Hello to our lovely viewers, this is Isha Bhandari and you are watching Vocal Investor. The Sensex and Nifty fell at their lowest level since August 23rd on a day marked by high volatility amid growing concerns about the quickly spreading Omicron strain of the coronavirus. Some European governments have already implemented lockdowns while others are considering doing so. Investors are quick to read the message that the days of losing money may be numbered as central banks around the world adopt a hawkish tone. The 30-share Sensex closed at 55,822.01, that is one down 1,189.73 points or 2.9%. Before a late-stage recovery, the index had fallen to a low of 55,132.68. The NSE Nifty index lost 371 points or 2.18% to 16,614.20. The overall market capitalization of BSE listed companies amounted at rupees 252.55 lakh crore, leaving investors with a loss of rupees 6.81 lakh crore. Rapid spike in FII's selling promoted by hawkish world central bank policy, cautious perspective on Indian market due to high valuation relative to peers and reduction in retail inflows, say Vinod Nair, head of research at Geojet Financial Services. Let's have a look at the market. That is, the policy bazaar is down 13%, falling below the IPO issue price. On the other hand, other new age equities such as Nykaa, Cartrade, Zomato and Paytm have fallen as much as 8%. India, the VIX, a measure of future volatility, has risen by 16% to a high of 19 points. Cipla gains 4% on the US FDA's approval to launch lanreotide. The initial public offering of Supriya Life Sciences was oversubscribed 71 times. Now let's have a look at some factors which are ought to drive the markets. Firstly, the dollar is at an all-time high. Officials from the US Federal Reserve have openly discussed raising interest rates as early as March and beginning to shrink the central bank's balance sheet in mid-2022. Following a 0.7% gain on Friday, the US dollar index was near its best for the year at 96.674, thanks to the Fed's hawkish stance and safe haven flows. Secondly, the virus threat is becoming more serious. As the Omicron variation raged over the world and was likely to take over as the dominant strain in the United States, US health officials warned Americans on Sunday to obtain booster shots, wear masks, and be cautious if they travel over the Christmas holidays. Now, the third point, that is the Omicron variant spread swiftly. The potential of new COVID-19 limitations being enforced ahead of the Christmas and New Year vacations loomed over several European countries. The Netherlands has already declared a state of emergency. Now you can see the conditions. Cipla was the leading gainer among blue chip stocks, up 3.7%. HUL and Dr. Reddy's Laboratories were also winners. BPCL was Nifty Pack's biggest loss, losing 6.49%. Other companies that lost money were Tata Motors, Tata Steel, Indus IND Bank, Bajaj Finance, Coal India, Indian Oil, SBI, ONGC and Hindalco Industries. Now, broader market indices also finished down, trailing their headline counterparts. The Nifty Small Cap Index fell 4.4%, while the Nifty Mid Cap Index fell 3.6%. The broadest index on the NSE, the Nifty 500, closed the day down to 2.54%. That's all. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Vocal Investor.